Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2024 and I decided I would show up to Spring Valley Disc Golf about an hour early to get a little bit of a practice round in. I'm going to play the par 2 course here. It's 12 holes of magic and we're just going to have fun. I'll try to show you some of the discs that I use when I throw. So let's get going. We're going to start out with this armadillo. I'm just going to try different things and just see what works. That worked really well. Okay, now let's try this loft hydrogen. Put a little bit less on that. Let's go see what we've got. Okay, with the hydrogen, I managed to get a little bit closer to the armadillo, but to be fair, I didn't put as much on it as the dillo. Ooh, had a yip. Hopefully a little vindication. Nope. Putting with DX Go AVRs, by the way. Okay, this one's going to be a little harder to film. You see that green over there? Usually about in the middle, a little bit towards the back half is a basket. It's off to the side now because this doubles as a golf course and disc golf course. So in an hour, this will actually go live for the par 2 and they'll move that basket over. That said, I'm going to try the same disc, Dillo. That's really good. I think I didn't put, no, I put, oh, that's great. Everything except for the extended action was great. I threw it where I wanted. Okay, so roughly my cart is where the basket typically is. So I would just normally ride a putt. I just grab my hydrogen just to kind of get it over there. That's good enough. That's an easy 3. Okay, we've arrived at the next hole, 181 feet. Just gonna see if I can get this Envy close enough. That'll work. Man, I wish I was this close every time. I'm gonna feed the disc to the basket. Great job, AVR. Great job, Envy. Okay, we've arrived at the next hole, 191 feet. I'm gonna try this proxy just to see how close I can get it. Oh, that's pretty close. All right, I've got a putt. You know, let's try this Envy. That proxy was really good, but let me see how this Envy flies when I throw it. Yes, sir. Even better. Even better. Okay, this Envy throw is filthy. I'm here doing a practice round. I might as well do some practice. Well, I got that dialed in. Okay, 191 feet away from this tee pad is that basket. There's actually a water hazard area, which in wetter months actually has water in it, but right now it just plays casual. That said, I got a harpoon here. I'm gonna throw it towards the basket, just see how close I can get. Whoo! Got a putt. Okay, for whatever reason, my camera gave me an error with my memory card, so hopefully I didn't lose any data. That said, let's go ahead and see if I can make a putt. I can't on this hole. Okay, so this hole is 180 feet away. There's actually a number of trees you have to throw through, but there is a little bit of a path out this way, and what I generally do is take a forehand and throw it. Oh. Ooh, that's as good as I can get. Actually went near the basket. Okay, I got a good line out of there. I'm about 20 feet out. Yes, sir. Okay, we've arrived at the next hole. It's about 200 feet, maybe a little more to the basket. So I'm going to break out a midi, which is a slightly overstable mid-range. We're going to see what we can do. A little low, but it's out there. Let me try one more shot. I want to try. I've been meaning to try this Envy on this just to see how close I can get. Ooh, a little bit too much hyzer. Oh well. All right, got our putt, pin high to the basket, but unfortunately about 30 out. That's not good. Okay, this basket is 224 feet away. I'm going to try my BB6. I've been wanting to try this for a while, just kind of get it out there, have it curve in a bit. I'm okay with playing this for a 3. Okay, that was a little too much anhyzer. Let's try a proxy and see how that goes. I don't have the chance of making it, but it minimizes the chance I'll miss the Mando for throwing this. And I actually missed the Mando. That's hilarious. Okay, there's the basket up ahead. At this point, really, I just want to get the disc close. Can't really complain too much on this hole. This has been a harder hole for me to play. So I'll take what I can get. We're not going to talk about that. We've now arrived at one of the longest holes of this par 2 layout. This plays as an island. There's a path over there, shy of the basket, that you have to get across. We have these trees that are obstacles. During the summer months, these are actually filled out quite a bit, so it's a little more challenging then. That said, I've got a T-bird. Just going to try to get it over there. Perfect. I'm very happy if I have this close of a putt in the round. Ooh, generally not happy with that though. Okay, we've arrived at the next hole. It's 191 feet that way. I'm going to try out my Lozado hex. Normally I throw a midi here, but I want to see how this throws. Throws really good. How about next to the basket? Good. All right, let's go. Two holes left to play. We've arrived at a hole that's approximately 150 feet in length. The basket is usually out there on the green. It's moved to the side because the par 2 hasn't quite started yet. That said, I've got my proxy. I'm just going to throw it, stand still that way to get it close. That, my friends, is like a 10-foot putt. Oh, that's on me. I was looking at here. The basket is not here. It's supposed to be over there. So that's my fault. So it's more like 170, maybe 180 feet out that way. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to do a layup here because I made the mistake. There we go. That's a tap in. We've arrived at the final hole. The basket is 164 feet that way, but it's also raised by 18 feet relative to here. With that said, I've got my midi. I'm going to throw it towards the basket. Threw it a little too low, but I've got a putt. Okay, I've left myself with a little bit of a challenging putt, given that it's down here, and I've got the sun in my eyes. Oh well. Spring Valley is a great private disc golf course with a pro shop in the front and multiple layouts on the course. The par 2 is sometimes expanded from 12 holes to 18 holes, but otherwise this is the layout that's used by default. This is a Flex Mini that starts at 3:45 p.m. every Thursday and costs $6 to play, cash only, and you're automatically entered into the ace pot. With all that said, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, as I have more fun and different disc golf content on the way. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.